Do you want to know the secret to living a long and vibrant life? It's not about genetics, and it's definitely not about luck. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do these 8 things, your odds of living to 100 just got a whole lot higher, and I'm going to show you how. Most people assume that aging means slowing down, losing strength, balance, and independence. But that's just a myth. In reality, aging well isn't about avoiding decline. It's about holding on to certain abilities that truly make all the difference in your health and longevity. These are the signs that your body, your mind, and your spirit are still thriving, and they're more important than you think. Imagine waking up every day with energy, feeling strong, confident, and ready to take on whatever life throws at you. Does that sound like a dream? Well, it doesn't have to be. Because today, I'm going to walk you through 8 powerful signs that show you're aging exceptionally well. These signs aren't just about staying active. They're about thriving and setting yourself up for a long, healthy life. Some of these signs may surprise you. For example, can you get up from a chair without using your hands? Or walk briskly without getting winded? If so, you're already doing something most people your age can't do. But stick around, because the final sign will totally blow your mind. And it's the one most people overlook, yet it could be the key to your long-term health. So let's dive right in. I'm going to reveal these 8 signs that prove you're not just aging. You're aging powerfully. And as we go along, I want you to think about your own health. Which of these signs do you recognize in yourself? Let's find out. 1. Waking up. Rested. Sign number 1. Do you wake up feeling rested and ready for the day? If you can start your mornings without feeling groggy, you're hitting one of the strongest health markers there is. Good sleep isn't just about getting enough hours of rest. It's about how your body and brain recharge during the night. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, your cells regenerate, and your immune system strengthens. But as we age, sleep patterns often shift. Many older adults have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling refreshed. So if you wake up and feel ready to take on the world, that's a big win. Think about your own sleep quality. Do you wake up feeling like you've been on a mini vacation? Or is it more like you've been running a marathon overnight? Getting quality sleep as we age is so important because it directly impacts everything from our mood to our physical health. If you still wake up with energy, it's a sign that your body is still functioning at a high level. Speaking of energy, let's talk about something that requires strength and endurance every day: climbing stairs. 2. Climbing stairs. Sign number 2. Can you climb a flight of stairs without stopping? If you can, you're doing better than most people your age. Climbing stairs is such a simple task that most people overlook its significance. But think about it. When you climb stairs, you're engaging several major muscle groups: your legs, your core, and even your arms. But more importantly, it's a test of your cardiovascular system. If you can take a flight of stairs without feeling out of breath, it means your heart, lungs, and muscles are working together like they should. That's huge. Take George, for example. At 73, he always took the stairs without thinking twice. But one day, after just one flight, he was winded and had to pause. He knew something wasn't quite right, but instead of avoiding stairs, he decided to face it head on. By gradually incorporating more cardio into his routine, daily walks, stretching, and leg exercises, he regained his stamina. Now climbing stairs is no problem for him, and it feels just as natural as it did years ago. Climbing stairs is one thing, but carrying groceries without struggling? That's another sign of strength you may not have considered. 3. Carrying a grocery bag. Sign number 3. Can you still carry a full grocery bag without struggling? If so, you're on the right track. Strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about handling the demands of daily life with ease. Think about it. How many times have you picked up a bag of groceries or carried something heavy around the house and felt like it was a struggle? Everyday tasks, like carrying groceries, can be a huge indicator of your strength. The ability to do so without feeling fatigued means your muscles are still working efficiently. Let me tell you about Richard, who's 75. For years, he was always the guy who carried everything in one trip: groceries, laundry, you name it. But one day, he noticed that his grocery bags felt heavier. He wasn't packing more items. It was just that his strength had begun to fade. Rather than ignoring it, Richard started incorporating simple strength exercises into his routine. A few months later, carrying groceries felt effortless again, and his energy levels were back to where they once were. Carrying things is important, but it's the ability to get down to the floor and get back up that really speaks to your independence. 4. Getting down and back up from the floor. Sign number 4. Can you get down to the floor and back up without help? If so, you're a rare gem. Many people your age struggle with this simple action. Think about it. How many times have you had to kneel down, pick something up, or sit on the floor? If you've started to avoid these movements because you fear you won't be able to get back up, that's a sign your body is losing some crucial mobility. But it doesn't have to be that way. When you can get down to the floor and back up on your own, it shows your legs, core, and flexibility are still in top form. Joseph, 78, used to be very active, but one day his grandson asked him to sit on the floor to play a game. Joseph hesitated, unsure if he could get back up without struggling. That moment was a wake-up call for him. Instead of ignoring it, he began practicing simple movements to regain his mobility. Through daily exercises, slow kneeling, leg stretches, and squats, Joseph regained his confidence and now feels stronger than ever. Being able to get down and back up is crucial, but how well you balance is just as important. Let's talk about balance. 5. Balancing on one foot. Sign number 5. Can you balance on one foot for 10 seconds or more? This might seem small, but it's a massive indicator of your body's coordination, strength, and reflexes. Balance isn't just about standing still. It's about how well your muscles, nerves, and brain communicate. When you balance on one foot, you're engaging your core, legs, inner ear, and even your vision. If you can do this for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, it's a sign that your body is still working as a cohesive unit. Frank, 76, had always been active, but one morning he tried putting on a sock while standing and couldn't balance on one foot. That's when he realized that something was off. He started working on balance exercises like heel raises and side leg lifts, and within weeks, his stability returned. Now he can balance longer than he could in his 50s. Balance is key, but let's see how quickly you can move. Can you walk briskly without losing your breath? 6. Walking briskly. Sign number 6. Can you walk at a brisk pace without getting out of breath? If you can still move quickly, that's a huge sign that your heart, lungs, and muscles are all working in harmony. Walking fast isn't just about stamina. It's a reflection of how well your heart pumps blood. Your lungs send oxygen to your muscles, and your muscles are strong enough to keep moving efficiently. People who maintain a brisk pace have better cardiovascular health, and studies show they also tend to have better memory and cognitive function. Now let's talk about how you rise from a chair. This simple action reveals so much about your strength and balance. 7. Getting up from a chair. Sign number 7. Can you get up from a chair without using your hands? Sounds simple, right? But if you can do this, you're doing better than most people your age. This small action is a clear indicator of leg strength, balance, and coordination. As we age, leg muscles naturally weaken, and many people begin relying on their hands to help them rise from a chair. But if you can do this without assistance, you've got strong legs, a solid core, and excellent balance. And here's a big one: your memory. 8. Memory. Sign number 8. Do you remember recent conversations and events clearly? A sharp memory is a strong indicator of brain health, and if you can still recall details from yesterday, you're doing something right. Memory isn't just about recalling facts, it's about the health of your brain. If you're still remembering names, conversations, and everyday details with ease, it means your brain is functioning well. Keeping your mind sharp is just as important as keeping your body strong. Take Paul, 79. He still remembers conversations from last week and rarely forgets a name. His secret? He reads every morning, challenges his brain with puzzles, and stays socially active. Now, let's take a deeper look at how these 8 signs of aging well can play a role in not just adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Because it's not just about living longer, it's about living better. As you reflect on these 8 signs, think about how you feel on a daily basis. How do you navigate through your day? Are you still feeling strong, independent, and mentally sharp? Or are there areas you notice slipping, areas that you're ready to work on? These signs are more than just physical markers. They're reminders that your body and mind are in your control. And while time moves forward, you have the power to influence how you age, how you feel, and how you thrive. It doesn't matter where you are on your journey. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, there's always something you can do to improve these signs. Strength, balance, and clarity can all be nurtured with consistent effort, mindful choices, and a positive outlook. So take a moment, pause, and ask yourself, what can I do today that will make me stronger tomorrow? What's one small change I can make to improve my balance, my strength, or my memory? Maybe it's starting a simple daily walk. Maybe it's a few minutes of stretching or practicing balance exercises. Or perhaps it's reconnecting with a hobby that stimulates your brain. No matter how big or small, these actions add up. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Which of these signs do you recognize in your own life? What's one step you're ready to take today to improve your health and longevity? Drop a comment below and share with us. It's a great way to keep this conversation going and support each other as we navigate this journey together. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on our upcoming videos packed with more tips and advice to help you age with vitality, strength, and joy. We've got so much more to share, and we'd love for you to be a part of our community. Also, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It helps us know that we're providing valuable content that resonates with you. Plus, sharing it with friends or family who might benefit from this information is a great way to spread positivity and wisdom. Your health and longevity are in your hands, and every day is an opportunity to nurture them. I'm excited to continue this journey with you, one step at a time. Remember, age is just a number, and as long as you keep moving forward, the best years of your life could still be ahead of you.